Ringai, 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 ringai. Welcome. Please don't slip into my video. I will not edit your voice, so be quiet. Shh, they can hear you. Please be quiet. Stop moving. Let's go. Abimbola, Peperempe, Peperempe. Sugar, 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 sugar. Oh my sweeties, 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 sweeties. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome. If you're just coming to my channel and you're new, fresh off the block, you ain't never seen me, you ain't never heard of me, Google me. Guys, this is the second time I say that this year. I'm on fire. I'm joking. How far, guys? My name is Abimbola Craig. I am a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria, all that good stuff. All you really need to do is just subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's going to be somewhere here. Basit behind the camera. Basit, say what's up. No video has been out yet because of Basit, so blame him for that. But aside from that, guys, how far now? What's happening? Man, see, I went to head office. I did makeup. I said this makeup is not going to waste. As usual, I'm going to come and do a video for my Peperempe. So what's going on? I thought about it, yeah, and it took me like all of 5 minutes. I want to talk about. Hold on. Please ask me why I'm rushing. Let me backtrack. So it took me all of 5 minutes to decide what to talk about, and I'm going to try to make it not as heavy and as short and sweet as possible because Banker wants to go. Banker, say hi. Good, be quiet now. Thanks. So I have a long list of things I want to talk about, but I'm going to just bring it down a bit. I want to tell you guys 10 things I learned in my 20s. Now I'm 33, so that means that, you know, I have like 3 years advantage for my 20s. Hello. Wisdom. Such an old woman. Oh my God. It's okay, it's all right. Someday you're going to get to 33. When you do, embrace it. Till then, let's focus. So there are quite a lot of things I learned in my 20s. I mean, it was an entire decade, right? But I'm just going to give you 10 things right now that I can, off the back of my head, think of that I learned that was very monumental into shaping me to the 33-year-old you see right before you. Oh my God. You guys don't get it. I feel like if I don't go into politics, I need to marry a politician. But not the one in Nigeria. No, I'm talking about international. I definitely believe that my husband's going to have like blue passport, green passport, red passport. Like we're going to be balling. And he's going to run for politics outside of this country. And then I'll be the one writing his speech because I'm that. Did you see that right, Basit? All right, guys, sorry. Let me stop busting your brain. I know you're like, what's wrong with Bimbo? I'm really in a good mood today. Yeah, I really am. But anyways, let's focus. So the first thing that I have on my list of things I learned in my 20s, I learned how to drive in my 20s. My father, may so rest in peace, you see, was the last born of 4 children. Grew up in Ibadan, trained himself, sent himself to school, did really great for himself. He was not indulged. When it was time for me to learn how to drive, my father sent me to a driving school in Oregon. Not AA, Porsche, no. They had a beat up Beetle. You'll be inside this car. The bottom of the car, you can see the road. That's how I learned how to drive. My daddy did not send me to any Porsche school. Between that and himself and Baba Lamidi, they're the ones that taught me. And I learned with a stick shift. Yes. Stop it. I learned with a manual. That's what I mean, guys. So yeah, that's one of the first things I learned in my 20s. One thing I learned in my 20s is the importance of kissing. And I feel like kissing is underrated. All I know how to do with my chest, and I actually enjoy it. I just realized how if I say this right now, a lot of people will backtrack and go and look at all the scenes in Skinny Girl and be like, I knew it! I knew it! She likes this, but relax, guys. I'm not talking about when the camera is rolling. Get your foul, dirty minds out of the gutter. I mean, I genuinely think kissing is underrated. People need to understand that kissing is an art. It's not for everybody. Hence why I can't kiss any Tom, Dick, and Harry. People kiss you. Or in my lifetime, I've maybe had maybe like at least 6 kissers. And I'm being honest with you. In that 6, maybe only 2, they know the work. Some people will kiss you. Before your mouth even touch the person's lip, they're already making sound. But we have no connect. What's happening? Uncle, I know you're watching this video because I know you do watch my video. You are still a good friend of mine, but my G. Oh, I hope you can kiss better now. You were nice, but you cannot kiss. So, yeah, I'm about to go into the real bimbo, the other side. I learnt the value of friendship in my 20s. And when I mean the value of, not just of being friends or being people's friends, but being friends to people as well. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that friendship goes both ways. You know, there are a lot of people that say, Bimbo is my friend, but then there are very few people that I say, this person is also my friend. I learned that friendship is very important and that the only way it can grow is if you water it. I also learned in this same importance of friendship that friendship comes in different forms and shape, and there's nothing wrong with that. There are friends that I don't talk to every day. I probably won't speak to in like 5 months, probably even a year. But the minute we pick up the phone to talk or we run into each other, my G, 1 hour, we've caught up. And it's like nothing happened. The friends that I will call or they will call me and nobody starts with the, that's how you did not look for me since. We just pick up literally from where we left off, and how seamless that can be and how important that is to me with the kind of mental space of mind that I have or I've been having for the past few years. So the heaviness is coming, guys. Told you people. I also learned how to deal with grief in my 20s. So for those that don't know, my dad passed away 2010. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. I still think it is. Now, I said how to deal with because I know I dealt with it. Did I cry? I cried. I didn't speak to God for almost 6 months. I didn't pray. I'll be in church, people will be praying, I'll just be staring, like dead on. Like, you know when you feel like as if God is looking at you, and I'm looking at him like this, what you gonna do? I went through that phase. I went through a bunch of phases during my dad's death. And even subsequently afterwards, 10 years after, I'm still dealing with a lot of things. But I learned that when it comes to grief in your own time, nobody can explain to you, nobody can tell you how to heal, nobody can tell you how to react, nobody can tell you how to accept it. You're just going to have to learn to deal with it. Because the truth is, as much as you don't want to move on and you want to wallow in that, you have to, because life, people are moving. You say you want to stay stagnant, you don't want to eat 30 days, lie. By like day 2, even if it's just pap, you shall drink. So I learned that grief is real. I learned that death is heavy and it's very, very unplanned and it's cruel, but it's also inevitable. And so the sooner you learn to just accept it, the better. But like I said, people deal with grief differently. For me, it just made me, I wouldn't say cold, it just made me more honest when it comes to death. Like someone can come and meet me like, this person died, and I'm like, wow, man. And I'm moving on simply because of the fact that, you know, I dealt with what I had to deal with, and I realized that with death, you just need to deal and just keep it pushing because it doesn't really change anything. It is sad, it is disheartening, but with everything in life, you just gotta find a way to just move. So, yeah. I also learned the importance of financial independence. Now, this was definitely right after my dad died, which is funny. That's why I'm laughing. Because it wasn't like as if he was giving me money before he died, though, and that when he died, there was no money coming, because it's still the same thing. But I think after my dad died, I keep saying grief affects people differently. One thing it did for me was that it made me understand the importance of growing up quicker. I realized that, see, mom still might not be here tomorrow, and man no work, you know, will chop. You understand that kind of thing? So I learned the importance of trying to be able to find ways to make money. I'm the kind of person that I can wear a shirt right now, and if someone tells me that they like it, I'll say how much. Like with dead straight face, I go sell them to you, you go buy them, give me money, I do okay. There's nothing that I own, technically speaking, that I really, really wanted that I didn't get for myself. And I'm being very honest with you. I learned the value of money, appreciating it, saving, knowing how to make money work for you, understanding the importance of multiple stream of income because of where we're at right now. And yeah, man, I learned the importance of physical activity. in my 20s. So my surgery happened, my brain surgery, in 2014. And between the time in which I was in the hospital and I got out and I felt ill afterwards, if you want to find out that, I'll link my brain surgery journey and story somewhere. I remember looking at the pictures after my surgery and just thinking to myself, who is this girl? Like, girl, why are you so huge? Now, remember that all my life, the people I've lived around me, they really haven't said anything about my weight. And that's what happens when you constantly keep seeing people, right? But I don't know whether when they went into my brain, they turned off a switch inside or turned it on. Because the minute I saw my pictures after my surgery, I was just like, girl, you need to get your life together. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and be active. Whether I lose weight, whether I don't lose weight, I don't care. I'm just going to try and be active. And every day since 2014, April, I am promising you that I have at least tried to work out at least 3 times a week, every day since then. And now I feel like an energizer burning. Like, it's been the best decision I've ever made in my life. And I didn't want to do it, remember I kept on saying this, not for weight loss, just lifestyle change. And here we are. How many years after? 2014 to now. How many years? Hey! 6 years. I'm a surviving 6-year brain surgery survival. Yeah. I bet I'm accepting gifts. Thanks so much. In my 20s, I learned the importance of self-love. So you see, in that same breath in which I saw these pictures and I was like, girl, you were huge. Walk out, start trying to help your destiny, was when I also realized that my most confident years were always have always been in my 20s. In my 20s, as big as I was then, they didn't toast me for years. That's back now. Shit, I mean someone there. They didn't toast me, die. The confidence I had then, I couldn't explain it. And that was because I never saw myself the way I saw myself right after my surgery. And so for every time in which I kept on working out, mentally I kept on saying, but whatever it is that you do, whatever physical transformation that you think you might see, block your mind towards it. Just make sure that your behavior is the same. And I started to love myself more. Whether I'm big or whether I'm small or whether I'm skinny or nobody for this planet bad past me. Period. Even Beyonce, and I'm talking tagger. If you fit, stop it. But yeah, self-love was what I learned in my 20s, to just accept myself, flaws and all. So beyond just even my physical, just to appreciate who I am, to know that yes, some days I'm strong, some days I'm weak. To know that I don't know everything, because I don't. To know that not everybody's gonna like me, and that's fine. To know that I can't speak. And some people will listen and some people won't listen, but that's also fine. To just accept the fact that I'm perfectly imperfect. I learned that in my 20s. And I feel like a lot of people should, and I hopefully learn that. If you haven't, give yourself time, but it's important you do. I learned in my 20s, to be risky. To risk it all. In my 20s, after my brain surgery, I said they switched on something in my brain. People think I'm joking. I quit law firm. I said I'm not doing anymore. In Danny's hiring for social media position, I came to come and do interview. During the interview, they say, what exactly do you want to do? Abimbola Chris started to cry. During interview, they say, why are you crying? I said, this is the first time someone has asked me what I want to do in my life aside from law. I said, I don't know what I want to do, but I can take direction and I can give direction. They say, okay, good. We'll start you as an associate producer and we'll see how we take on from there. Barely 6 months into that, now they promote me to producer. The rest, they say, is history. Not trying to say my story is going to be like your story, but in my 20s, I learned that sometimes you just need to take that plunge. Maybe it was also, a ripple effect of all that has happened in my life, from my dad passing to me choosing to be, like I said, when my dad passed, I chose to be more mature. So that happening and then going through brain surgery and feeling like, no, God had given me a second chance in life. Whatever it was, it sharp propelled, pushed me to take a risk in my life. And I can't tell you that God has not been good, because look at where we're at right now, you understand me? Said so much. Our Wikipedia page. Stop it! I'm blown. I'm joking. If you know me, you know that this is humorous joke. Calm down. Although they get Wikipedia page for me, I don't know who feel out, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So in my 20s, I learned to take a risk. So don't wait till you're in your 40s. I mean, to be honest, there's really no age cap to when. But my point is, while you're in your youth is when you should always try and push that envelope just a bit further and see what can happen. Because there's nothing worse than living regrets. Wondering, what if I had? Do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? No. Or you fail, and then we never failed before. So try, risk it. Now me talk am. Although if you risk am, no risk money, I no go give you cash. Forget it. I don't give cash. Cash is not free. In my 20s, I learned the importance of acceptance. Yeah, I'm still learning it. I think that's one thing that's constantly a growing pain. Accepting. Just accepting things I can't change. I'm the kind of person I like to be in total control. I like to be in control of everything. I like to be in control of everything. I don't know how to explain it without coming up as when I'm in control. I don't like to be in situations where I can't control it. I don't like to be in a house where things are scattered and just chaotic. And so in my 20s, towards the late end of my 20s, I learned that sometimes, but you can't fix it all. And that's not bad. Accepting that you can't is really the freeing spirit there. Okay, it's fine, guys. We didn't make this work. This season was not great at all, man. Whew. I can't believe I just said that it wasn't great. But you know what, guys? We'll do better next season. As opposed to always fighting something that you already know that you can't change. You have no part. You can't. I learned to accept that in my 20s. In all ramifications of my life, I just learned that some things are beyond my control. And I just need to let go and let God. And last, but not the least. Ooh, yeah. I learned the value of my voice in my 20s. In my 20s, I learned to understand that I am unique. I learned to understand that I am Abimbola, and there's no to me. And that this voice that I have, which I never liked growing up, I said that before in my previous vlogs, is sent to me from God. And there's power in it. So in my 20s, I learned to value my voice, to understand that not everybody will listen to me, but that there are certain people that I will speak to and they'll be moved in whatever way possible. If it's about work, if it's about just being inspirational to them, if it's about motivating them, if it's about giving, it's about comforting them. I just learned that this is my voice. Also, to tie it into it means I just learned my purpose in my 20s. I realized that I was really created for greatness. And even though I'm not yet there, I know that I will get there. Even though I have no clue as to what that greatness is, I know that I'm already walking in that path. So yeah, man. I actually came serious eventually. Hot dang. But yeah, man, 10 things that I learned in my 20s. You guys, let me know the 10 things you learned in your 20s as well. Like I said, there are probably a million things I learned. I just can't put everything into words right now. But that's all I got for you folks. Hope everybody's okay. Hope you're doing good. I have a few more videos, not of myself. I told you guys that this year, I'm going to try and bring in a bunch of people, but everybody's busy. Even me, I'm busy too. But the next video I'm going to be shooting is going to be fun. Hope you guys are okay. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment below. Follow me on all my social media platforms as well. It's Abimbola Craig on Instagram. It's Craig Abimbola on Twitter. I tweet once in a while, especially when I'm in church on Sunday. God, you know when the pastor will just say something heavy. Woo! Ha! I'm like, oh, my Twitter people need to know that God is really moving. So yeah, follow me on Twitter. And yeah, man, that's all, folks. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Now I'm hot. Bye.